Alright, let's go. Alright, so I believe on the previous episode we were trying to find more just info about the Starborn. I think Mateo came up with some kind of plan with the Sanctum. So we are talk to the Varoom prisoner in the House of Enlightenment. Let's check on that Oregon-Washington game quick. $15-14, that's a hell of a game. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Is it one over here? Yeah, one's over here.
They were gonna give our son to a different family.
Oh, that's the train? That looks like the train. Alright. So I wonder if that's where the prison's at.
You doing okay? Nope.
Hi.
Here's
How
the
you
house.
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
We understand that you are busy, but this might be important. Anything you could tell us would be helpful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim, but since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. Yeah, I mean, he's always going on about trying to bring people of all beliefs together. Really wants there to be some shared story or origin. Look, I like the Keeper, but belief is the problem, okay? We don't need a shared narrative or theology. We need to help each other in practical terms. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
If you are free soon, could we talk? Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end. Are you satisfied with the results? I suppose not. This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be the last. In the end, he was just a man, and died like any other. At least he will no longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice, but at least the situation is over, and there is no question who was to blame. No, he did not. A very poor decision on his part. Perhaps a lesson to be learned by others who would break the law. I think less of the badge and more of the person wearing it. Shall we find some other adventure to occupy us now?
Not sure if those maroon zealots live in speed.
Oh, that's right. The jail is by the spaceport. I forgot. Skills, I got one skill point. About halfway through. 50% more damage. That would be smart to grab.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. Jokes. You come to hear about Varun. Like the guards. Like the Keeper.
Now is not the time for humor. You need to try and listen, connect with her.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is...
If the Keeper has been to see you, perhaps he has mentioned it?
Yes, I have spoken to your Keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the Unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the Unbeliever down. But the Unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the Unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Then we are done.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security.
Final scores were surprisingly tight, with Tayo Astroneering earning a single award more than rival Stroud Eklund. One judge said, technologically, it's neck and neck. Really, there's no bad choices this season. Rumors abound that Stroud Eklund has one more trick up its sleeve to reclaim its title from last year.
What?
The heart of the subtle system,
actuary.
SSD.
What is it? A good team all...
You're only... I would never dream of selling... please do. Be careful out there.
One sec. Gotta feed my dog quick. Alright, gotta get my poochie fed. Alright. Let's talk to this guy here.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified? And so you think this word unity describes a similar miracle? The processes of the universe are all in accordance with some greater intent.
Where does one draw the line between science and revelation? I think we must be careful in how we describe things.
Well,
Oh my god, why am I... Holy shit, I just realized I'm playing with my... I just had my controller in my hand for Forza. I was like, what the fuck was that? Okay.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Hi, baby girl, how are you?
We're locked in and landing.
Oh boy, look who it is. Look who it fucking is. These sacks of shit. You motherfuckers are just the reason my fucking wife's dead. Guess what? Scorched Earth tour continues. You're fucking dead. Yep. Come here, cocks. Dude, what is going on here? What? Freezing rain. I mean. Not really sure what the fuck the beeping was, but whatever. 1.24 gravity. I don't think they're going to be in yet, maybe. I think they're going to spawn in when I get closer. These fucking pieces of shit. Yep, it's my fucking personal mission now to kill every one of you fuckers. Where they at? hell are they? There's a little pack of these turds walking somewhere. Heard them over here somewhere. Where the fuck they go? Get on top of the wing here. We'll be able to see. I should be able to see these douches walking like in a line somewhere. Looking like a fucking Caesar's Legion. Where are these douche noodles? Right there. Found him. Andreja! No, there she is. All right. See my nuts, boy. Now, where were we? Okay, back to the ship. Alright, before we were rudely interrupted by those fucking kumquats. There we go. Alright, now. Hey, down here. Here we go. It's getting awfully dark over here to the Pilgrim's Rest. Search for clues about unity. Oh, there's just a lot of lightning going on here. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Someone made a concerted effort to survive here, and yet it would seem it did not work out.
The rocks The rock positions are going to be interesting. I wonder if that's going to... I'm going to have to do something there. Pilgrim riding too. Oh, we'll be right back. One sec. I got to go to the bathroom. And this might be a problem because I've been chugging coffee. Grab a little sugar cookie for a snack here. Okay. So here's the crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people. I need assistance, I need workers, I need hands. As we work together, they inevitably ask questions, and I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine. They have their own misunderstanding instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try, gently as I might, to nudge their minds along the right path. Then there are follow-ups and followings. The trouble is that I genuinely care for these people. It would be so much easier if I didn't. Last a little bit of peace. A piece of peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? The former certainly seems to be more acceptable than the latter. I recall again that my mind is my own, and that even if only it exists, that is sufficient for me to believe in everything else. The unity has restored me once more. This time I act for now alone. Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is, thankfully, not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out the time spent in solitude, in my case, time with a very sick man, or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person. That's sad. So we missed 3. Here we go. Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there's anything above the unity. That was all I could... Above the unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting. That I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I asked as best I could, but even if my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are a madness. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with the unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. The student seems rather tormented. worst instincts, the evil spirit draws me towards it. I am crazy. Writing like that, dude, gives me another. I find myself thinking about his various pasts and possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here, that road does seem gratifying. Every step is one intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine it if I took a different path. If I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power. If I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work. If I simply lived and taught, perhaps brought others into the light and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here's the difference though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There's something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what the difference signifies, but I am grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. Interesting. Between these two, and I don't remember. Whoa. You came here seeking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. I was thinking someone's gonna be in here like a bomb or something. Definitely take that digipic. Oh, permanently increased ballistic damage weapon by 5%. His final writing. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world and this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. This time, it won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others can create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla to the islands. The island hides the scorpion. The scorpion's sting hides the truth. Oh my god, do I gotta go get stung by some scorpion, dude? Ah, fuck. Great, here we go.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Ship's clear. Skies We're in orbit, Captain. Jump complete. Want to do it again, just for fun? No? Well, maybe later. Everything checks out. Landing initiated.
Come here.
What does your scanner reveal?
It doesn't reveal anything, I guess. Are you gonna charge me? I just wanna scan you, dude. Chill out, bro. Eight fauna, 8 flora, 8 resources. This place is massive. How the fuck do I get there? Assuming I go around the backside? Nah, we'll go this way. That's a fucking steep cliff, dude. What's shorter, there to there? Yeah, this side for sure. This side for sure. Yeah, I'm not running all the way around to have a 20-yard shorter swim. This way a little bit here. Torn muscle escape. What the fuck? How do I do this shit? Okay. Hopefully there isn't a shark in the water, I guess? Microbial containment environment. I don't know what that means necessarily. Well, she's swimming out here without a suit on. So, oh, my health is dying. Okay. Okay, so hold up. What? How do... Hold up. We're not doing... Okay, hold up. So now... Yeah. Dude, what, in acid water? What is this shit? Like, what are we fucking doing here? Okay. We're just gonna follow this thing, I guess. Apparently you can't go in the water, it's acid rain. Some fucking bullpucky that is. Please tell me Washington's beating Oregon. Yes, they're up 22-18 at halftime. Let's go. Let's go, Huskies. So maybe we go the same spot we were. We just try to fly through most of it. Where's the jetpack boost pack training? That's pretty cool. Calabini, how are you? Come on. Well, if you're gonna play that game, I'm not gonna play that game. Great. Oh, that was a sweet glide right there. Go, no. No. That was a sweet glide. Yes, we made it. We made it. We made it. Holy shit. Okay. Let's save. Let's save. We made it. Holy hell. Alright. Why do I got a feeling there's gonna be like a big battle right here or something? Like, of course.
That statue. I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
Holy fuck. Nope. We're gonna do even more damage with these things. Yeah, 332. Yeah. Definitely. What? in some fucking solar system now? Where the fuck are we going? Go to the last star of the Scorpus.
To be back in our own ship.
Look at these fucking.
You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like.
You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us.
Bro, but fuck.
I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want. Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
That emissary dude is the dude that's off of the...
Good. See? We can all...
Oh, we're about to find out about that. We're about to find out about that. Alright. Let's see what this ship's about.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
Let's go talk to this fucking scumbag.
Hello. Again. You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're damn right it is.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but arms and violence.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you? I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. They are all connected. And that's the problem. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done, countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
You're already in it. With artifacts, come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunter's.
Yes, let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I know. I'm sure you have more questions. Ask. It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us? You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way. When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there... different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard. But each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me.
The emissary and their kind only want to control you. Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you. To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, packing through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore. No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. That it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work. They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of Old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way. Yes, I will say no more. That is all I ask. I hope you see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Go to the lodge. My dog is just staring at me, making me feel really awkward. She's just fucking eyeing me down, dude. Stare at me, you make me feel awkward. You make me feel awkward, big girl.
Security here is so visible. I suppose it makes people more comfortable. I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye.
What?
You know. To Sarah. Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
That's fucking brutal, dude. I don't want to fucking wait for the service for Sarah, dude. God damn it, that sucks.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity. Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. We have to see the Unity for ourselves.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Yeah, Vladimir, I don't give a shit about what it's seen, dude, okay? Like...
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn. Catch a smile out there.
Okay, wait for the service on Earth, go to the Galactic Radio Station.
Don't mind me. Tip your heel. The eye's showing signs over another one of those big anomalies.
There's one. Okay. So... Holy shit, there's a lot going on here, man. There's a lot going on here. Where's Trevor at? Let's go to the Crimson Fleet quest, see if we can rob a bank.
Taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Look at this fucking ship, dude. Where's the bridge here? Is this the end? That's the tail. With all the cargo. Two bridges, I guess. 1, 2. Holy shit. Big ship. Big old ship.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Hello.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Merchant vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past. Sounds to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road. Playing it safe for now. Okay, I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dombrowski, I want something in return.
It would seem we have little choice in the matter. We should hear him out.
Well, it appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. You'd better, or you're gonna have to find another Gal Bank executive. As long as Dombrowski's on the ship, he's all mine. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh no. Is shooting everyone an option? Alternately shooting ourselves to avoid it?
You knew that this was something. Come on, think. If you don't hold anything over the guy's head, he's not going to budge. He's stubborn, he's rich, and he's a huge pain in the ass. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. All right, Speedy, take it easy. You're not gonna find that kind of junk aboard a Trident Starliner. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Discover location of ES Award. Kill Larry Dombrowski. Ask Society patients about Larry.
What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you... Not only did you lie to me, but now you're... And of course Neva just happened to... I can't believe she's trying to cut me. Without me, the award never would have ended up. She told you to hold that over my... Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork. So tell me, what's the status? I once saw Neva stripped down. If that doesn't put your concerns to rest... Now tell me, what about... Okay, her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably... I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
What the fuck do I gotta do here? Okay.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been pushed into a ship like the siren of the sea.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Here for business or pleasure?
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
So,
Pleased to make
what
your
brings you
acquaintance.
aboard? I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a starliner. Let's put it this way. He's screwed over so many people. If he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. This is going to be the 9th Earth Savior Award ceremony, but the first time it's ever been held aboard a starliner. Enjoy the rest of the event.
That view is absolute. His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Nice to have met you.
Hello. The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. That's all then? Okay.
Have you tried the cannabis? Horrid. Positively horrid. That view is absolutely
I certainly hope they decide to
What
hold
brings
all
you
future
aboard?
society events aboard
Hello.
a starliner.
Are you a member? Yes, he's some kind of top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. It's for the society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 figures in your account, I wouldn't even bother going after the award. The society was founded about 8 years ago by Carl S.A. Worthington, a prominent businessman from New Atlantis. Well, that was boring.
Quite a lovely starliner. here. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Dig up any dirt on Dabrowski yet? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Yep, there you go. Dig us some dirt on Dabrowski.
Have you tried the canapes? Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
An open bar would
The
have been
society
nice,
chair
but
is...
Trident's gouging.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Here for business or pleasure?
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting...
We need to find one Claudia Swist. Okay, it's downstairs, clearly. Right there.
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Acquire the ES Award claim ID.
Well, if you change your mind, don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Okay, let's go over here.
Sorry, do I know you?
You're about to, darling.
Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
6 points.
Honestly, this whole scheme has left a pit in my stomach since day one. That's true. You have come this far already. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
I do not understand. Your anger is focused on Mr. Dombrowski, but clearly the failure of this plan rests on you as well.
If you had to work near him day in and day out, I think you'd understand. He's a disgusting pig, plain and simple. I didn't know who the hell you were. For all I knew, you were working for Dombrowski. It's called playing it cool. You should try it sometime. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
Saints seem few and far between these days.
Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right? I hope you hurt Dombrowski.
Things I
Nail
wish
his
to
ass
discuss
right
with
to
you.
the wall.
When you have time. So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much. Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. We must take the word of a murderer and follow him into the Unity? What if it does nothing the Starborn have claimed? So you would just step into this unity based on what? Feelings? You have no idea what will happen if you do. None at all. Of course, I want to support all of Constellation, you included. But it is so much to consider. Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, and what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us? That feels very much like you are just trying to delay this conversation, but you are not wrong. And certainly, at this point, we would not want the art. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to...
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
An open book. Car would have been nice. But tried.
Must you continue these unwelcome Excuse me? And why in goodness name? And why in goodness... You're just annoying enough. Calm down. I'm still thinking about it. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Please remember to obey all...
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines,
If the rest of this ship is any indication, I imagine there is an incredible amount of wealth stored in there right now.
How does this thing even look like? It's a fucking case. Earth, just titled Earth Savior Award. Wow. I thought it was gonna be like a statue, you know, maybe something like, like a globe on it or something like that.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
You here for business or pleasure?
Hello.
Dombrowski, he's the exec... Yeah, sorry, I work... Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk. Whatever you think you know about me.
We both know exactly who you are.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your... And since I work for UC Security...
Hello.
The society chair really outdone herself this time.
Excuse me.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. We need hard evidence of their scheme. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera. Maybe, but if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency, and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear, which I won't.
Your lack of commitment does not exactly fill me with confidence. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had hell. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabin. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, there's access to the crew section that you can reach. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at the station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Get back to it.
So, what brings you aboard?
Hi, Harley.
There is nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom.
This is well maintained, to be
hold
sure,
up.
but obviously
This
the
area is
credits
off
have
limits to
all been
passengers.
spent on the areas the guests
Wait a
actually
second.
see.
You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry. All right. No need to get... Tell you what. I'm just going to step... Maybe you can hold this. Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Much nicer than her now. Plenty of room.
Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status.
A sharp contrast from the crew quarters, is it not?
What's up, bitch? We back.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me some shit, bud.
First of all, you're in no position to demand anything. And there's no way I'd possibly incriminate myself. I don't know where you got that information from, but it lines up with all the troubles I've been having getting my cut from that asshole. That means my money's already gone, and Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
That's so loud.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
That's so loud. Holy shit. Jesus.
At least I walk away with something. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able... Just remember that you promised to... You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Where's Dombrowski? What's up top?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has...
God, that's so loud, dude. Holy fuck. So we got that one. And that one. Oh, this one. There we go.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Au contraire, my misguided friend. There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor, Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my GalBank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Will there be much more of this? My head is starting to hurt.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me... Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid... Now, if you'll excuse me...
Is something amiss?
You have my attention.
All passengers are being asked to return to their
Well, looks like everything. I'm glad one of us did. I'm just hoping you'll put in a good word for me with Doug. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials. So he told you. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet. Anyway, I suppose I owe you. No. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next...
Security team would appreciate
all
it.
Passengers,
Shelter in your
may I have your attention, please?
Thank you.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Greetings, Captain.
Great, let's go.
Indicators are green.
What? The fuck was that?
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. I got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have one.
That's weird. How do I go? The fuck? Headshot. Oh.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
That fucking guy out there is dead. As soon as I go back out that door, he's dead. Supremacy around Saturn. Okay. This fucking guy here's dead. Hold up, where is... Oh, he's gone. You sack of fucking potatoes. I was about to just smoke that guard out. Okay. Back to the ship. Are you right? Wrong button. Proceed. Back to the key, I guess. What a long fucking quest that was. Holy shit. Alright, where's Crix? Crix. And the key.
Next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't my getting around to it, Tone. You understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
Hello, Captain.
You wanna kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Always in a funk net. Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude.
How do I get upstairs? This one? Hopefully this brings me there, I guess? I don't know. Yep.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, Neva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Approaching that in... well, in any ship would be suicide.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM-class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it? Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, Neva?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Best we can.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and now both of you get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right.
Yes, you need me?
We may not have official security on the Key, but we are always looking out for traitors.
hope you do not have any loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing when we leave here.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
So, once again, I'm Jazz. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books. I can guarantee your ship will be in good. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail, just let me know when you want it. If you've got the credits, and I need your cat.
Just get the big old C-class white, excuse me, the Wraith. That's a big old boy.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed?
First of all, this is my section of the key, so I'm gonna... And second of all, I know all about that award and your deal with... Just throttle down and give her the damn thing already.
Well, well, look at that. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. Anyway, here's your cash. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do.
Rick? Is Samina seeing anyone right now? The patients, I mean. I got a sore hip.
It would seem that none of the wealth stolen over the...
Start something? Because I'll finish it.
Captain Dick, it is pleasant to see you.
I appreciate that, Vasco. It's pleasant to see you, too. Appreciate you calling me by my name.
Everything's...
Gotta clip that one.
Break. Ready to go.
Let me go. Bear with me, y'all. Let me go to the UC Vigilance here. And I'll take you on a W, okay? She wants to go on a... I'd say it, but she knows what I'm talking about, so I gotta just say the first letter. But she still knows what that is, so it's not really Where are we going here? There it is.
Procedure is complete.
Hold on 1 second. My dog is with right here. She's crying. She wants to go on W.
Captain Dick, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
I like how he's calling me Captain Dick.
Early reports say...
So I heard there was a bit of
I'm sure the commander is pleased.
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties.
Except for the ecliptic hit squad that you took down at the archives.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. Call it whatever you like. It doesn't change the fact that Delgado is still a murderer. Your best buddy has killed every single one of our previous informants.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. I don't see the point. The Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest. Perfect. Just stick with it.
Let's see if I can turn anything.
This mission, what can I do for you? Glad to hear it. Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure It makes me sick. That it?
That's it.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Sweet. Alright, my dog is bugging me right now. Alright, we're gonna pause it. We're gonna pause the system here. Alright, play from here, I guess.
Siren of the Stars, huh? Pretty fancy for a pirate.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Oh shit, hold on. I guess can't any planet or moon in this system? Oh my god, dude. I'm scanning everything in the system. Pluto. Oh, it's gonna be Mercury, isn't it? Wait.
Dad, do you think Solomon Coe would have liked me?
Sure. Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
Where's my textbook?
Well, if you listen to your grandpa, Solomon Coe would have given me a good whooping.
Wait, where'd my notes go?
But I think he would have liked the man I grew into.
Thank you for accepting my hail. This is UC Vanguard vessel AHC 1026, performing standard training exercises. Civilian pilot, do you require assistance from the UC Vanguard at this time? Phew, okay. Vessel AHC 1026.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
Howdy. Been saving up to make a trip out to Paradise.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Wonder where that ship icon is then. Wonder like what that icon is right there. Sensor content. Well, anyways. Alright. We're probably gonna do a little quick save here. I'm gonna take my dog on a walk and shit. We'll come back and finish up. Do another run after this. Alright. Thank you. We'll see you in a bit.